15, 52, and 54.
Well, if they're going to get a man-to-man, there's looks like two safety zoners behind him, but they got to find him the ball.
3rd and 11, going up top, looking for Doug Thomas again. And Thomas well covered that time by Rich Miano and Otis Smith.
Here we're going to get a look at the contest between Blades and Allen. Blades is trying to get inside. Watch Allen get his hands on him. Close with him. The linebackers sat back and kind of took the inside away, but Eric Allen did a good job on him and snuffed him out, and they had to go somewhere else. That's when you have teamwork in the secondary. A guy like Joyner understands, knows that he's got to help him, and did. They have to punt.
So Seattle's Rick Tuden on to punt. And Seidner in for Sikahema, who has a sprained right ankle. And Seidner nowhere near as effective on the returns. A 49-yard punt, only a 5-yard return. Next Sunday, there's regional action on CBS Sports. Games include Washington at Philadelphia, Philadelphia undefeated at home, and Minnesota at Pittsburgh. Remember, it all gets started 12:30 Eastern with the NFL Today. Jeff Bryant, number 77 for Seattle, right knee strain, will not return. And Cortez Kennedy is out with a back strain. His return is doubtful. Harper also out. And you saw Vai Sikahema limping off. Walker. And Herschel Walker runs for the first down. Now, John, again, you were talking yesterday about how he is most effective as a runner.
Well, doing what he just did is where he's most effective at. Coming straight at you with Kennedy out of there and Bryant out of there. That's the soft spot now. And I think Philadelphia has plenty of time, 3 minutes to go, 3 timeouts to take advantage and to keep hammering away in that middle.
That was a 13-yard run, 1st and 10 from the 47 of the Eagles. Walker again. Not much happening there by Herschel Walker, stacked up nicely. Nash and Rogers, a gain of 3. We'll bring up a 2nd and 7 with 2:40 and counting. All tied at 17 apiece, John.
Interesting call for Tom Catlin as the defensive coordinator. It's a great down to blitz. Philadelphia has not handled the blitz particularly well. Let's see what decision he makes.
2nd and 7, both teams with 3 timeouts remaining. Cunningham with time. A little tentative on the run that time by Cunningham as he runs into his own guy. And the Eagles will let it run down to the 2-minute warning. A 17-17 ball game here at the Kingdome in Seattle. Philadelphia's ball when we come back.
We'll take the face-off, the howitzer, and the deke. Give me that kick save. Give me the biscuit. Give me those skaters, not those skaters. Give me the real stuff. Yeah, him. Can you dent the twine? Good. Give me the siren. Give me the post, Zamboni. Give me that, and that. Not her. Yeah, him. Take that. Take him. Take that. Give me the box. If it's in the game, it's in the game. NHL PA and NHL hockey for Super NES and Sega Genesis. EA Sports. It's in the game.
These cars seem pretty much the same. But the more you get to know Chevy Lumina Euro, the more you realize you get more car for your money. Like a bigger standard engine, standard anti-lock brakes, air conditioning, and more room. Lumina even has a higher resale value than Taurus. More car for your money when you buy it, more money for your car when you sell it. What else would you expect from the heartbeat of America?
It couldn't have happened at a worse time for us. That's the week that we take more catalog orders on our 800 number than any other week of the year. No one could make it into work that day. AT&T saved the day for us.
We had designed their 800 service with such powerful backup features that within minutes they were able to reroute their calls to other sites around the country. They did a full day of Christmas season business and no one was there.
If you have a business that lives and dies by an 800 service, you go with the most reliable, and that's AT&T.
2 minutes left in the ball game. Tom Flory's trying to see if his ball club can pull off the upset. Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining. A 17-17 ball game. 3rd and 9 from the 48 for the Eagles.
One of the big plays of the season for Philadelphia. They do not want to have to punt this ball away. Here comes the blitz.
Complete, but short of the first down. For those of you expecting to see 60 Minutes, you're watching CBS Live from the Seattle Kingdome, where the Seahawks host the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm James Brown along with John Robinson, and we've got a tie ball game at 17 apiece. 60 Minutes will be seen in its entirety immediately following this game, except on the West Coast and Mountain Time Zone, where it will air at its regularly scheduled time. Chris Warren from the 8. Drop at about the 8. So at 1:21 left, after that 36-yard punt, Seattle will start 1st and 10. Ball is spotted at the 10. And again, 60 Minutes following the contest, except in the West and Mountain Time Zone. And that Dallas-Washington ball game, Washington has the ball, trying to run out the clock. You see the time remaining, 30 seconds left. Washington on top by a field goal.
Here in this game, Seattle's got the football, 1:21, 3 timeouts, but the problem is they've got the ball in their own 10, and that's a long 90 yards to a touchdown, or 70 yards to a field goal. They have to be careful that they don't make the big error. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some draws or screens or short passing, hopefully to get the ball somewhat up the field before they take any real gambles.
Incomplete intended receiver was Tommy Kane. On the coverage was McMillan, and Washington wraps it up at RFK, winning by 3. So Washington, looking to clinch a playoff berth, will have to await the outcome of the Packers game tonight against Houston. If Green Bay loses, Washington is in the playoffs. Second and 10 for Seattle from the 10. 1:17 left in the ball game here, all tied at 17 apiece. Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining. Darnell Williams. Williams, we'll see where they spot it, but he looks to be about a half a yard shy of the first down. Well, we'll call it 3rd and 1, but it's going to be 3rd and very short.
3rd down, they've got to try to get the first down. They don't want to have to punt this ball away either. More important right now is to get the first down, not worry too much about the clock. They can go into overtime, and I think that's what Tom's doing. Tom is very content to let this thing go. He's getting booed, but he's making the right decision at this time for his football team. We all would love to have say, boy, let's throw down and score and win the game. But he delayed primarily to get this game run out so he can go into an overtime, get better field position, and take a shot from that. And there's no question, James, but that's the right call decision. To make. Now, if you have Dan Marino back there or somebody and you have a very high voltage offense, go ahead and take it. But given the fact of what they have offensively, that's the smart move.
Now, maybe if you ask it from Philly's perspective, the same rationale there.
No, I think Philadelphia has to hope they can stop him. Then they got to take a shot at a big play. Barnett, Cunningham. Cunningham's one of the big play guys in the world. So Rich has to try to get the ball back. He waited a little while to get that timeout, but
and that was my question. Then should he have called the timeout a little sooner? He being Rich Kotite?
Yeah, I think he should have. But again, I think both people are probably saying, "Hey, this is an overtime game," and I think that's where they're both kind of focusing their attention.
3rd and short. Chris Warren goes up high. We'll see where it's spotted.